All right, and we will head into this game day, and it looks like both Stanford and Florida State are very excited to get this game going for Cascadia Bowl game day. As both teams are going out of the tunnel, and the captains head out to midfield, and Florida State call tails, and it is heads, and Stanford wants the ball in the second half, so they will elect to kick the ball. And Max Eccles kicks the ball off for a touchback. And here comes Florida State, led by quarterback Cameron Matter. It is first and 10 on Florida State's 25. Cameron Matter hands the ball to Dalton Wilson. Wilson comes out to the right side, and he finds 11 yards for the first down. It's first and 10 on FSU's 36. Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He dumps it off to John Morrison, and Morrison finds 9 yards. It's second and 1 on FSU's 45. And Matter drops back the pass, and he's looking deep. He finds Gerald Morrison. He's on a comeback route. He finds 15 yards. It's first and 10 on Stanford's 40. Florida State is driving. And Cameron Matter hands the ball to Dalton Wilson. Dalton Wilson goes off the left guard, and he finds 7 yards and as he's falling down, and it's second and 3 on Stanford's 33. Cameron Matter hands the ball to Wilson. Wilson goes up the middle. He gets stuck by the defensive line for a 0-yard gain. It's third and 3 on Stanford's 33. And Cameron Matter drops back the pass, and on a comeback route, he finds Eddie Wells for a short gain of 8 yards. It's first and 10 on Stanford's 25. Cameron Matter pitches the ball to Dalton Wilson to the right side, and he gets stopped and pushed back, and for a negative 2 yards. It's second and 12, Stanford's 27. Cameron Matter hands the ball to Dalton Wilson. Dalton Wilson goes up the middle, finds 0 yards. So it's third and 12 on Stanford's 27. Matter drops back the pass, and he finds Julian Leaders on a slant. He has a step, and this step is gone as he gets tripped up for a 9-yard gain. It's fourth and 3 on Stanford's 18. And it looks like Florida State is setting up their kick team, and it's Cale Sanders lining up for a 35-yard field goal. My guess is at the 35-yard field goal. It was good. FSU early 3-0. And then it was a touchback, so first and 10 on Stanford's 25. Jack Goff drops back the pass, and he gets instantly chased down. And he gets sacked by Alex Stover for an 11-yard loss because he kept on backpedaling, trying to get away from Alex Stover. It's second and 21 on Stanford's 14. Jack Goff hands the ball to Derek Ware. Derek Ware goes off the right guard, and he finds a hole, and he finds more as he shakes the linebacker out of his boots and finds 15 yards. It's 3rd and 6 on Stanford's 29. And Jack Goff drops back to pass, and instead of staying in the pocket, he jumps out of the pocket and tries to run on his own, but gets taken down for a sack for a 7-yard loss. It's 4th and 13 on Stanford's 22. Kentrell Richardson punts the ball for 44 yards, and Luke Travis is there to return to kick. And he catches it, and he has some blockers, he has room, and he has a hole and gets pushed out of bounds but he gains 24 yards. Already in Stanford's territory, 1st and 10 on Stanford's 42. Matter drops back to pass, dumps off to L.J. Arnold. Arnold finds 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4 on Stanford's 36. Cameron Matter hands the ball off to Dalton Wilson. Wilson goes up the middle. He finds 4 yards for the first down. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 32. Matter drops back to pass, and he finds L.J. Arnold once again for a nice gain of 8 yards. It's 2nd and 2 on Stanford's 24. Matter drops back to pass. It's a play action, and he's looking deep. He throws the ball to L.J. Arnold, and Arnold has to turn around and jump for this ball. And it's a 21-yard catch as he's taken down. He's taken down at the 3. It's 1st and goal on Stanford's 3. And Cameron Matter hands the ball to Gerald Morris. Morris starts to the left, and he cuts it back to the right and is able to just dive into the end zone for the 3-yard rushing touchdown. It is, and the extra point is up, and it is good. It is 10-0, Florida State early, with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Cale Sanders kicks the ball off for a touchback. It's 1st and 10, Stanford's 25. Jack Goff hands the ball to Derek Ware. Ware goes to the middle, and he finds 7 yards, but there's flags on the play, as there's a holding call on Isaiah Magro. So it's 1st and 20 on Stanford's 15. And Jack Goff hands the ball to Derek Ware once more. And he goes up the middle and finds 3 yards. And there's flags on the play, as it's a face mask on Dakota Asante. And of course it's accepted. An automatic first down. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 33. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he gets rushed again. He goes out of the pocket. He throws it to Sean Earnhardt, and he gets overthrown. But there's flags on the play, and it'll be a holding on Derek Ware. And there's a timeout by Stanford, 2 remaining, which is a kind of a head scratch because there's already, it's not a running clock or anything. So it's 1st and 20 on Stanford's 23. Jack Goff hands the ball to Derek Ware, and it was sold out for the run. It's a negative 2-yard loss. It's 2nd and 22 on Stanford's 21. And again, Jack Goff hands the ball to Derek Ware. Derek Ware finds 3 yards. And it's 3rd and 19 on Stanford's 24. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he is looking. And he finds Godzilla Lazard, and Lazard goes down to the middle, and he stretches out before he gets taken down, and he gets taken down, and he is a yard short. He is clearly a yard short, so it's 4th and 1 on Stanford's 42. Lazard got 18 yards there. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and it is a screen play to Derek Ware, and the defense is not fooled as he gets blown up in the backfield for an incomplete pass. So the turnover on downs. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 42. Cameron Matter hands the ball up to John Morrison. And Morrison only gets -1 yards, and there's a player on the ground. and it looks to be L.J. Arnold. He actually smacked the helmet of a player of his own helmet, and fractured his thumb as he heads to the sidelines. Very unfortunate for Florida State. So it's second and 11 on Stanford's 43. Cameron Matter hands the ball to Dalton Wilson. He goes up the middle and he cuts it to the right and he finds 13 yards for the first down. Now in the first quarter, starting the second, first and 10 on Stanford's 30. Cameron Matter hands the ball to John Morrison. Morrison, he goes for 7 yards. It's second and 3 on Stanford's 23. Matter hands the ball to Morrison again, and he finds 2 yards. It's third and 1 on Stanford's 21. Matter hands the ball to Dalton Wilson. Wilson goes up the middle, and he finds 2 yards. For the first down, it's first and 10 on Stanford's 19. First and 10 on Stanford's 19. And Matter hands the ball to Dalton Wilson. He goes off the left tackle, and he finds 11 yards. For another first down, it's first and goal on Stanford's 8. Matter hands the ball to John Morrison. Morrison is met in the backfield instantly for a negative 4-yard loss. It's second and goal on Stanford's 12. Cameron Matter hands the ball to John Morrison. He pitches it off to the right, and he's able to run and dive into the end zone for the 12-yard touchdown. But there's flags on the play for John Morrison, illegal use of hands, and of course it is accepted. You erase the touchdown off the scoreboard. It's second and goal on Stanford's 22. Matter hands the ball to Dalton Wilson, and he goes up the middle for 5 yards. It's third and goal on Stanford 17. Cameron Matter hands the ball to Dalton Wilson, and he goes off the right tackle for a 6-yard gain before getting taken down. Fourth and goal on Stanford's 11. And Cale Sanders lines up for the 28-yard field goal. And it is good it is 13-0. And Florida State takes a timeout. And so Cale Sanders kicks the ball into the end zone, and Raymond Campbell is back there to return it, and he only gets 12 yards. It's first and 10 on Stanford's 9. And Jack Goff drops back to pass. He's looking his go-to receiver, Lazard. He throws the ball, and it goes behind him for an incomplete pass. All right, and it's second and 10 on Stanford's 9. Jack Goff drops back to pass. He throws it to Sean Enhart, and it gets batted down by the defense. It's third and 10 on Stanford's 9. Jack Goff drops back to pass. He sees someone deep. He throws the ball to Jalen Donaldson. Donaldson catches the ball, and he only has a safety to beat, and he gets tripped up for a 33-yard receiving reception. It's first and 10 on Stanford's 42. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and he's looking once again to Jalen Donaldson, and this time he's able to catch the ball and falls to the ground for a 16-yard catch. It's first and 10 on Florida State's 42. And Jack Goff on a quarterback design run only gets 2 yards before getting sandwiched to the ground. So it's 2nd and 8 on Florida State's 40. Jack Goff drops back the pass. He throws it to Jared Njoku, and he finds 3 yards. So it's 3rd and 5 on Florida State's 37. Jack Goff drops back the pass. He throws it towards Sean Engelhardt in the end zone, and he is overthrown for an incomplete pass. And it's 1st and 10. Oh, sorry. So it's a 4th down, 4th and 5 on Florida State's 37. Max Eccles lines up with a 54-yard field goal, and he puts it up, and it falls short. It's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 44. Cameron Matter drops back the pass, and he quickly throws it to Dalton Wilson for an 8-yard return catch. So it's 2nd and 2 on Stanford's 48. Cameron Matter drops back the pass, and he's looking to the opposite side of the field, throws it over to Gerald Morrison. Morrison is not able to catch the ball. As soon as he catches it, gets punched out for an incomplete pass. So it's 3rd and 2 on Stanford's 48. Cameron Matter drops back the pass, and he throws it to Giles Holloway, and Holloway climbs up the ladder, and it falls incomplete as he's coming down and he's not able to catch the ball. It's 4th and 2 on Stanford's 48. And they bring up the offense once more. And Cameron Matter hands the ball to John Morrison. Morrison tries to go up the middle, but it's instantly stopped, so he tries to bounce it out and runs out to the left side, and he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage on the left side by the safety. Turnover on downs. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 48. And Jack Goff drops back the pass. He's looking for his man Jalen Donaldson on the deep ball, and he throws the ball, and he gets overthrown out of his sidelines. So it's an incomplete pass. It's 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 48. And Jack Goff hands the ball off to Cy Powers. Cy Powers, it gets stuffed instantly for a -1 yard loss. It's 3rd and 11 on Stanford's 47. Jack Goff drops back the pass, and he gets instantly met by Alex Stover for a sack. It's a 5-yard loss. It's 4th and 16 on Stanford's 42. Kentrell Rob Richardson punts the ball for 45 yards. And Luke Travis returns the punt for 19 yards. So it's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 32. Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He's looking for Giles Holloway on an out route towards the sideline, and he catches it for a 9-yard gain. It's 2nd and 1 on Florida State's 41. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left. It's 2nd and 1 on Florida State's 41. Cameron Matter hands the ball to Gerald Morrison. He goes up the middle for a 2-yard gain. And for the 1st down, it's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 43. Cameron Matter drops back the pass, and he swings it out to Dalton Wilson, but he gets thrown behind him. He's not able to catch the ball, and it's a 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and 10 on Florida State's 43. Cameron Matter hands the ball off to John Morrison. Morrison goes off the right guard, and he finds 8 yards. And it is a Stanford's timeout. It's 3rd and 2 on Stanford's 49. Cameron Matter hands the ball to Morrison. Morrison goes off the left tackle. He has room for a 6-yard gain and the 1st down. Stanford takes their last timeout. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 43. Matter hands the ball to Wilson. He goes up the middle for a 1-yard gain, and there's flags on the play. And it looks to be a holding on Charlie Roderick of Florida State. And of course it's going to be accepted. It's 1st and 20 on Florida State's 47. Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He is looking to the sidelines to Julian Leaders, and he throws the ball and then off his fingertips out into the sidelines. It's 2nd and 20 on Florida State's 47. Cameron Matter pump fakes and hands the ball to Caden Folston. Folston finds 2 yards. It's 3rd and 18 on Florida State's 49. And Cameron Matter hands the ball off to Caden Folston. Folston rushes. He hands the ball to John Morrison. Morrison finds 7 yards, and it's 4th and 11 on Stanford's 44. Turns to a punt for a 36-yard punt, and Lazard is there to return the punt, and he has room. He has blockers. He gets pushed out of bounds for a 32-yard return. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 40. And Jack Goff drops back the pass. He pump fakes it to Donaldson. He throws it to Lazard for an 18-yard gain. It's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 42. With 30 seconds left in the half. Jack Goff drops back the pass. He's looking deep. He finds Jalen Donaldson, tiptoes his way into the sideline for a 24-yard gain. It's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 18. And Jack Goff drops back the pass, looking into the end zone here, and he throws to Lazard, but underthrows him, and the ball gets batted down for an incomplete pass. It's 2nd and 10 on Florida State's 18. Before the play is snapped, a false start. And they basically just run this out for his 8-yard rush and then a 6-yard rush. 4th and 1 on Florida State's 9 for a 26-yard field goal. And Stanford is on the board with a field goal. It is 13-3 at halftime. All right, we're gonna get back into this, and once again, Florida State will had the ball first in the first half, so they will be kicking off. And Kale Sanders kicks the ball off to the 9-yard line, and Raymond Campbell is there to return the kick for 14 yards, and it will start it on 1st and 10 on Stanford's 23. And Jack Goff has a nice pass to Sean Enhart for a 9-yard gain. Derek Ware takes it for a 1-yard gain for the first down. And after that first down, they stall out with 3 back-to-back runs and gaining only 2 yards. So it's 4th and 8 on Stanford's 34. And they'll punt it. And Contrell Richardson will have a 58-yard punt. And Luke Travis is there for the 9-yard punt. Return. So it's 1st and 10 on Florida State 17. Cameron Matter hands the ball to Dalton Wilson. Dalton Wilson finds 9 yards. And so it's 2nd and 1 on Florida State's 26. Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He's looking Julian Leaders, and he throws the ball, and it falls incomplete. And there's a player on the ground for Stanford. It's Craig Snelling. He gets taken down to the sidelines. And 3rd and 1 on Florida State's 26. Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He throws a slant to Julian Leaders, and Leaders gets taken down for 13 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 39. Cameron Matter once again throws a slant to Julian Leaders. He finds 9 yards. So it's 2nd and 1 on Florida State's 48. Matter drops back the pass. He's looking at Eddie Wells, and he finds Eddie Wells for 6 yards. And looks to be another offensive lineman for Florida State who is hurt. His name is Jake Lister, was injured. He is getting look at that on the sidelines. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 46. And Cameron Matter hands the ball to John Morrison. Morrison goes up the middle for a 5-yard gain. It's 2nd and 5 on Stanford's 41, and Cameron Matter hands the ball to John Morrison. Morrison goes off the right tackle and he finds 7 yards. And once again, there is an offensive lineman of Florida State on the ground. That is 3 already on the offensive line for Florida State who are hurt. It is Hunter Jackson, as he gets taken looked at. So it's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 34. Cameron Matter hands the ball to Caden Foster, tries to go up the left tackle where Hunter Jackson was at, and he gets instantly stopped by the defensive line for a 0-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 34, and Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He throws it over to Brock Singleton, and Singleton gets blown up instantly and falls to the ground, incomplete. It's 3rd and 10 on Stanford's 34. Cameron Matter hands the ball to John Morrison. John Morrison finds 6 yards, and it's a 4th down. And so it's 4th and 4 on Stanford's 28. They set up the kick team, and it's Cale Sanders for a 45-yard field goal. And he puts it up, and he has enough leg, and it is good. It is slightly to the right, not down the middle, but a little to the right. So it's 16-3, Florida State. Cale Sanders kicks the ball off for a touchback. So it's 1st and 10, Stanford's 25. Jack Goff drops back the pass, and he's looking Sean Earnhardt, who has a receiver just piggybacking off of him, and he still catches the ball for an 11-yard gain, and flags are thrown. There's a pass interference on Jasmine Sharp, and of course it's declined. So it's a 1st down. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 36. Jack Goff drops back the pass. He's looking for Godzilla, and he is not able to find him as the ball is batted down. And it's 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 36. Jack Goff drops back the pass. He quickly throws it out to Rodney Bell, who is able to step out of bounds right at the 1st down mark, and it is good for 10 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 46. Jack Goff drops back the pass, and he tries to throw the ball, falls incomplete. There's a flag on the play. It's a holding on Cody Human of the defense. So it's a 1st and 10 on Florida State's 49. And Jack Goff drops back the pass, and he's looking, and he finds Earnhardt for a 3-yard gain. It's 2nd and 7 on Florida State's 46. Jack Goff drops back the pass, and he sees Lazard beat his man. He throws the ball to Lazard, and Lazard catches the ball. He only has the safety to beat their side by side, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 5-yard line for a 41-yard reception. It's 1st and goal on FSU's 5. Jack Goff drops back the pass. He tosses it over to John Donaldson in the corner end zone and easily catches the ball for the 5-yard touchdown. And the extra point is up, and it is good. It is 16-10. And there is 5 minutes and 17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And back Eccles. Kicks the ball off. There's a touchback. It is 1st and 10 on Florida State's 25. Cameron Matter drops back the pass. And he's looking. He throws it to him. He throws it, and the route gets jumped, and it's Joshua Russell comes up with the ball for an interception, and he returns it for 10 yards. So it's Stanford's ball, and it's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 31. And Jack Goff drops back the pass. He's looking. He finds Scott Swinton. Swinton finds 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6 on Florida State's 27. Jack Goff drops back the pass. He's looking for Sean Earnhardt, and ball falls incomplete as he gets batted down. It's 3rd and 6 on Florida State's 27. He hands the ball off to Cy Power. Power only finds 2 yards. It's 4th and 4 on Florida State's 25. Max Echols lines up for the 42-yard field goal. And he puts it up, and it is good. It is 16-13 Florida State. And Max Echols kicks the ball off to the 4-yard line. And Barrington Robertson returns the kick for a 19-yard, but even before he gets tackled down, he runs over a feller, and that feller looks like he's on the ground for a while. It's Joshua Russell of Stanford, the one who just got the interception, is on the ground. He is hurt. There's 3 minutes and 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And 1st and 10 on Florida State's 23. Cameron Matter drops back to pass. He hands the ball to John Morrison. Morrison finds 3 yards. It's 2nd and 7. Florida State's 26. Cameron Matter hands the ball to John Morrison. Morrison goes only for 1 yard. It's 3rd and 6 on Florida State's 27. Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He rolls out to the right, and he chucks the ball down the field, and Julian Leaders is there to catch the ball for a 33-yard reception. It is 1st and 10 on Stanford's 40. Cameron Matter drops back the pass again. He throws it to the opposite side of the field to his running back, John Morrison, for an 11-yard gain. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 29. And Cameron Matter drops back the pass. And it is a screen to Dalton Wilson. Dalton Wilson finds 20 yards on the screen. And it's a 1st and goal on Stanford's 9. And Cameron Matter hands the ball to Dalton Wilson, goes up the middle, and finds only 1 yard. It's 2nd and goal on Stanford's 8. And as they're trying to get the play in, and it's not soon enough, and it's a delay of game. So it's 2nd and goal on Stanford's 13. Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He's looking. He finds Giles Holloway, but the ball is punched out as he's getting it, and they rule incomplete. As there's another offensive lineman, Corey Roberts, that is 4 on the day, that are injured for Florida State. And so it'll be 3rd and goal on Stanford's 13. Cameron Matter drops back the pass, and he sees nobody open, so he takes it for himself, and he finds 7 yards. So it's 4th and goal on Stanford's 6. They send out the kick team. It's Cale Sanders for a 23-yard chip in, and Cale chips it in. It is 19-13. And that is the 4th quarter. The 3rd quarter, beginning of the 4th quarter. And Cale Sanders kicks the ball off to the 4-yard line, and Raymond Campbell is there waiting patiently. He gets the ball, and he finds 27 yards. So it's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 31. Jack Goff hands the ball off to Derek Ware. Ware is stopped instantly by the defensive line. The ball is punched out. And it's Tyreek Clermont of Florida State. He jumps on the ball and it's a turnover. And there's flags on the play as this is going. It's going to be a holding on Isaiah Mangrum, so it doesn't even matter. So it's declined. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 31. And Cameron Matter drops back to pass. He's looking Giles, who's going towards the sideline, and he throws it, and it goes off his fingertips. It's 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 31. Cameron Matter hands the ball to John Morrison. Morrison finds 9 yards, and there's flags on the play. And it looks to be a holding on Nick Lazarus of Stanford. And of course it's going to be accepted. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 26. Cameron Matter drops back to pass. And he finds Giles Holloway, tiptoes into the sidelines for a 14-yard gain. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 12. Cameron Matter drops back to pass. He looks Holloway again for a 5-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 5 on Stanford 7. Cameron Matter drops back to pass. He's looking to the corner. He ends up for Gerald Morris, and he throws the ball in. Morris, one-hand catch in the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown. It is 25-13. And to put this game to bed, they are going for the 2-point conversion. Cameron Matter drops back to pass. He's looking Julian Leaders, and he throws the ball, and he catches it. And there's a defensive back who comes behind him and punches the ball out, and it falls incomplete. So the 2-extra point conversion is no good. It stays 25-13. Caleb Sanders kicks the ball up to the 0-yard line. It is returned by Raymond Campbell for a 14-yard gain. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 14. Jack Goff hands the ball to Cy. Cy only finds 0 yards. It's 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 14. And Jack Goff fake hands the ball to Cy, pitches off to Derek Ware off the right tackle, and he goes and finds 18 yards before getting taken down by the safety. So it's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 32. Jack Goff drops back to pass. And it's a play action. He rolls out to his left. He sees Sean Earnhardt, and he throws the ball, and he finds it for 18 yards. It's 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line. 11-11 left in the game. Jack Goff drops back to pass, and instantly he backpedals out of the pocket, and he's looking for something. He finds nothing, and only he's able to find is a defensive lineman in his face, takes him down for a 10-yard sack by Cole Orgy. It's 2nd and 20 on Stanford's 40. Yeah, Orgy. And Jack Goff drops back to pass. He's looking for Scott Swinton, and Swinton's not able to make the catch. It's 3rd and 20. And Jack Goff hands the ball to Cy Power. Cy Power rushes for 14 yards. It's 4th and 6 on Florida State's 46. Yeah. Orgy of Florida State. Give me 1 second. Alright, I do apologize. We'll get back in this thing. We'll get this thing rolling. So yes, Jack Goff was sacked by Orgy for a 10-yard loss. 2nd and 20, Stanford's 40. Jack Goff looking for Swinton, and falls incomplete. So it's 3rd and 20 on Stanford's 40. Goff hands the ball to Power. Power only finds 14 yards, takes down. So it's 4th and 6 on Florida State's 46. Contrell Richardson comes out to punt the ball. It's a 43-yard punt, and Luke Travis fair catches it on the 3. So it's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 3. And points here would honestly put the game to bed, you would think. So it's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 3. He hands the ball off to Wilson. Wilson finds 8 yards up the middle. It's 2nd and 2 on Florida State's 11. Matter draws back the pass. He looks for Holloway and throws it to Holloway and gets batted down. So it's 3rd and 2 on Florida State's 11. Matter drops back the pass and he gets sacked hard by Joe Johnson for a 4-yard loss. It's 4th and 6 on Florida State's 7. And it's a punt. A 35-yard punt, not the best. It's a 2-yard return by Lazard. So it's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 40. So Dominic Johnson gave Stanford a thank you for a gift, I guess. And it's 1st and 10, Florida State's 40. Jack Goff drops back the pass. He throws it to Earnhardt, and he finds 14 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 26. Drops back the pass. He throws it to Lazard, and Lazard finds 16 yards. It's 1st and goal on Florida State's 10. And Jack Goff drops back the pass. It's a quarterback design run. He slides down for a 5-yard gain. And Jack Goff draws back the pass. He is looking. He finds nobody. And he throws it to Jalen Donaldson, who sits down in the end zone for the 5-yard touchdown. And the extra point is up, and it is good. It is 25-20. And they kick it off to Florida State. Florida State goes for 3 and out. And it's a punt by Dominic Johnson. It's a 33-yard punt, but there's a holding on Derek Kelly of Stanford, so it helps out the Florida State team. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 29. Goff draws back the pass, dumps it off the Ware for a 1-yard gain. It's 2nd and 9 on Stanford's 30. And Jack Goff drops back the pass. He throws it to Donaldson, and this ball is up in the air and is not able to catch the ball. It's overthrown his head. It's 3rd and 9 on Stanford's 30. Jack Goff drops back the pass. He dumps it to Sean, who's only able to find 1 yard. 4th and 8 on Stanford's 31. Contrell punts the ball for 53 yards. And Lucas Trapp returns the punt for 38 yards, but there's a block in the back. Brings him back. And then once again, Florida State goes 3 and out. Punts the ball for 52 yards. And Lazard is there for a return of 18. So it's 2 minutes left and 34 seconds. 1st and 10 on Stanford's 36. Jack Goff hands the ball to Derek Ware. Derek Ware finds 8 yards. 2nd and 2 on Stanford's 44. 2 minutes left. Jack Goff drops back the pass. He sees nobody open, but nobody's looking for him, spying on him. So he takes it for himself, goes past the first down, and finds more. Slides down for a 14-yard gain. It's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 42. Jared Goff draws back the pass. He throws at Swinton. Swinton's not able to catch the ball as it falls in and out of his hands. It's 2nd and 10 on Florida State's 42. Jack Goff draws back the pass. He throws it to Donaldson, and this time, same thing happens, in and out of his hands. Unlike Jalen Donaldson, it's 3rd and 10 on Florida State's 42. Jack Goff draws back the pass. He throws it to side power, and it falls incomplete in and out of his hands. So it's 4th and 10 on Florida State's 42. Jack Goff draws back the pass. He is looking for Lazard. He's double teamed, so he throws it to Sean Earnhardt. Earnhardt jumps up and he catches the ball, and it's a 1st down for a 14-yard catch. And Stanford calls the first timeout. It's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 28. Field goal does nothing here. They need a touchdown. And Jack Goff draws back the pass, swings it out to Power, and Power is not able to catch the ball. It's 2nd and 10 on Florida State's 28. Jack Goff draws back the pass. He's looking left, he's looking right. He looks for his 3rd option, Jalen Donaldson. He throws the ball, and he catches it for a 13-yard gain. And timeout Stanford's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 15. Jack Goff draws back the pass. He's looking into the end zone. He finds Donaldson going down the middle, wide open. He throws the ball and he catches it for a 15-yard touchdown, 25-26. Stanford takes the lead. Now the Stanford coach does he go for the 1? Or does he go for the 2? And it looks like he's keeping the offense on. I would agree. He has to go for the 2. And Jack Goff draws back the pass. He pump fakes it to Jalen Donaldson. And Sean Earnhardt runs around on the opposite side of the field and throws it, and it's a catch. It's for the 2-point conversion. So Max Eccles kicks the ball off the 1-yard line, and Barrington Robertson returns the kickoff for 25 yards. And the 1st and 10 on Florida State's 26. Cam Maddox draws back the pass. And he sees the man deep. And he throws the ball. And he catches it. He has only one man to beat down the sideline. They're neck and neck. And the safety takes a dive at the ankles. And he gets tripped up for a 30-yard catch. And there is a holding. And it's on the offense. Offensive holding on Patrick Johnson. And so it's a 1st and 20 on Florida State's 16. Cameron Matter drops back the pass once more. And once again, somebody comes wide open. It's Julian Leaders. He throws the ball. He catches it. Only one man to beat. And he finds him for 33 yards. It's a 1st and 10 on Florida State's 49. With 1 minute left in the game, Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He is looking for Gerald Morris down the sideline. He throws the ball, and the defender bats it down. It's 2nd and 10 on Florida State's 49. Cameron Maddox drops back the pass, hands the ball to Dalton Wilson, and he only finds 1 yard. Florida State's timeout. It's 3rd and 9 on the 50-yard line. Before the play is snapped, flags are thrown, and it is a false start on Mario Rutherford. And all those early offensive lineman injuries are coming to haunt Florida State as they are causing penalties all over the field. It's 3rd and 14 on Florida State's 45. And Cameron Maddox drops back the pass, and he is instantly getting chased by the defensive lineman and gets sacked for a 2-yard loss by Joe Johnson. Florida State timeout. And it's a 4th and 16 on Florida State's 43. This could be game. Cameron Maddox drops back the pass. Actually, he hands it off to Dalton. Oh, it's a flea flicker, and he has a man down the field coming across the sidelines, and he throws the ball to him. It's Eddie Wells. He catches it, falls to the ground, and it is a catch in bounds for a 19-yard catch. Eddie Wells. It's a 1st and 10 on Stanford's 38. 36 seconds left in the game. Cameron Maddox drops back the pass. He's looking Morris. He tries to sidearm to Morris, but throws it at his ankles. False incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 38. Maddox drops back the pass. He actually hands it off to Dalton Wilson. Wilson only finds 2 yards. And there's flags on the play as they were tackling Dalton to the ground. It's a face mask on Barry Vinslick. Or Slide Vinslick. So it's a 1st and 10 on Stanford's 21. Cameron Maddox drops back the pass. And once again, he is getting chased by a defensive lineman and gets sacked for a 3-yard loss by Joe Johnson. And Florida State takes their final timeout. The 2nd and 13, Stanford's 24. Cameron Maddox drops back the pass. He's looking. He finds Julian Leaders on a slant route, and he finds more yards as he beats out the linebackers, and he gets tackled at the 8-yard line for a 16-yard gain. It's 1st and goal on Stanford's 8. They rush to the line, and they hand the ball off to John Morrison, who's only able to find 4 yards. As time is ticking, they put on the kick team, and time is going down, and they kick the ball for a 21-yard field goal, and it is good. It is 28-28. And we go into overtime. And once again, Florida State, they are the away team. So they call tails. Well, actually, yeah. They call tails, and it is tails. They elect Stanford to get the ball first. So Cale Sanders kicks the ball off to the 10-yard line, and Raymond Campbell returns the kickoff for 24 yards for some good field position already. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 34. Jack Goff hands the ball to Derek Ware. Derek Ware finds 7 yards. So it's 2nd and 3 on Stanford's 41. Jack Goff rushes for 6 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 47. Jack Goff drops back the pass. He's looking for Sean Earnhardt, and he throws it at his feet. Falls incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 47. Jack Goff drops back the pass. And he's looking towards Cy Power. Cy Power is not able to catch the ball. It's 3rd and 10 on Stanford's 47. And Jack Goff drops back the pass. He's looking for Lazard, and he throws it, and Lazard's not able to catch the ball. And it falls incomplete. It's 4th and 10 on Stanford's 47. And they send out the offense again. And as Jack Goff motions Derek Ware to the backfield and outside into a wide receiver position, flags are thrown. It's a legal shift on Derek Ware. It's 4th and 15 on Stanford's 42. This time they send out the punt team, and they punt it 34 yards. Luke Travis is there to return it, and he finds 22 yards. All right, Florida State, all you need is a field goal to win this game. Can they do it? It's 1st and 10 on Florida State's 46. And instantly, there are flags on the play. It's Mario Rutherford. So it's 1st and 15 on Florida State's 41. Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He is looking. He finds Gerald Morris down the sidelines, and he catches the ball for a 25-yard catch. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 34. They're already in field goal position to win this game. And Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He's looking for Holloway, and he falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 34. Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He's looking. He finds Dalton Wilson on the swing, and he finds 10 yards. So it's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 24. Really, there's only 2 things you can really do here. You can either take the points and win the game, or you can try and get closer and run the ball. Throwing the ball would be the wrong choice. Oh, I would never read this. All right. So it's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 24, and they send out the offense. And Cameron Matter drops back the pass. He has nobody open. He is not getting protected by the blind side. And somebody comes from the blind side. It's Cameron Collins who takes the ball, strip sacks him, and falls to the ground for a 3-yard gain. It's 1st and 10, Stanford's 31. And Jack Goff drops back the pass. And he's looking. He finds Scott Swinton for a 10-yard gain. They've been looking for him this whole game for some reason. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 41. Jack Goff drops back the pass, looking for Scott Swinton again. He throws the ball and falls in and out of his hands. Yes, you did. Strip sack by Cameron Collins. So it's 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 41. Jack Goff drops back the pass, and he finds Derek Ware for a 9-yard gain. It's 3rd and 1 on the 50. And Jack Goff drops back the pass, and he sees nobody open, but he jumps out of pocket, goes back into the pocket, and gets sacked by Alex Stover for a 2-yard loss. It's 4th and 3 on Stanford's 48. And Jack Goff. Oh yeah, sorry, I just read that. So it is, do you punt it and risk it, or do you go for it? Correct. 48. You have to go for it. So they send out the offense again. Jack Goff draws back the pass, and he sees nobody open. He's looking, finds nothing, and he's getting pressured, and he runs out of the pocket, and what is this? Dakota Asante grabs the face mask of Jack Goff and twists his helmet. Jack Goff cannot see, is instantly blind. He throws the ball, and it falls incomplete. And of course, there is the face mask. So the 1st and 10 on Florida State's 37. This not good for Florida State. For others, it's good. Jack Goff drops back the pass. He's looking for Lazard, and he throws the ball, and incomplete. It's almost intercepted. So it's 2nd and 10 on Florida State's 37. Jack Goff hands the ball off to Derek Ware. Derek Ware only finds 1 yard. It's 3rd and 9 on Florida State's 36. Jack Goff hands the ball to Cy Power. Cy Power finds 7 yards. It's 4th and 2 on Florida State's 29. And they line up for the 46-yard field goal. And you have to remember they missed the field goal earlier in the game. And it was a 55-yard field goal. It was short. All right. And for the 46-yard field goal, Max Eccles kicks the ball, and he falls to the ground as he kicks the ball. But it is up. It is okay. It's up. That's all I can say. And it is going. It is falling short. And it hits the post. And it goes straight up. And it falls through. It is good. It is a 46-yard field goal. Walk-off field goal, 28-31. It is good. Stanford wins.